What's going on? How y'all doing out there in Venus versus Mars? What's up, man?
What's up, Lou? You looking good tonight?
Oh, come on, cut it out,
I
man.
see you trying to match my swag.
Always.
Yeah, you know. That's
Always.
how we do. That's how we do. What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Man, oh day. It's February.
You know what that is?
No.
That's love month.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
You ain't know?
Stop cussing.
What? No, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. It is love month. Lou, do you have anything planned for love month?
No.
No, that was quick.
Well, no, I'm just saying. No. I really don't. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm open though.
Okay, y'all heard him. He's open. 717 Lou Riley, aka the Coin Catcher.
Oh, cut it out. Let's find out what you got going on the 14th.
You know what? That's just another day for me, Every day is love month.
No doubt.
Every day is love month.
No doubt.
But you know what? I did get some flowers today.
What?
I got some flowers in a card today. So I guess I'm starting love month off pretty nicely.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. I didn't.
There's still time. We only have the 2nd?
Yeah, well, men, it's difficult. Men don't get things like, you know what? We're going to talk about that a little later.
Oh, God.
We're going to talk about that a little later.
Renee, you hear this? Hey, Renee, you hear this? Talk about men don't get this. We're gonna find out what he's talking about.
Yeah, please, listen, because you got flowers and I had to cash app somebody.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's just the life we live. It's a different world.
It be like that. It's hard out here. It's hard out here in these streets.
For who?
For everybody.
For people getting flowers?
For everybody. I had to work for that. But listen.
Ooh.
You heard that? You heard what I said?
After dark is next week or such. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I didn't say what I had to do. I just said I worked hard for that, being me. But listen, real quick, before we jump into it, I just want to say this. First, I got to thank everybody like we always do. Our group is growing. It's amazing. We appreciate y'all. But not a negative thing, but I just want to give some quick housekeeping tips, you know what I mean, for the group, because a lot of times there's a lot of heavy engagement and we love it. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
But sometimes people are like, why did my post get approved on, in the group that we have, the Venus versus Mars group page? So just some quick housekeeping tips with that. There is absolutely no disrespect or bullying that will be tolerated at all whatsoever. So any post that seem like it could be like bullying or anything disrespectful, it's not going to get on the page. It's not going to make the group. Right. If it's anything that doesn't pertain to what the purpose of the page is, what the purpose of the group is, it probably won't make the page.
No soliciting.
No soliciting. However, we do have packages available if they would like for us to, help promote on our very, very broad and large platform.
I'm sorry, no free soliciting.
No free soliciting. Let us help you. Listen. We can help each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. We got to do this thing together.
And we want to kind of try to tone down on the profanity. I mean, granted, we are all adults.
Absolutely.
But we just don't want to be flooded,
just
flooded
disrespectful,
with it. Absolutely.
Just nasty with it. Because look, Renee said, let's talk about some of those disrespectful comments. I know, girl, we getting it together. Trust me, we are working on it. It hasn't been too bad. We've been doing a pretty good job keeping it together. But just a reminder, if you guys are wilding out a little bit too much, we're gonna pull it on back in.
Right.
We're gonna pull it on back in. So we want to keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? We want to have fun. We want to get real good engagement, grown up talking, all that good stuff. Hey, Lisa. But we want to respect each other.
Yes, because at the end of the day, the purpose is to bring the two planets together.
That's what it's all about. Venus versus Mars. Ding.
Absolutely.
That's
without a
that.
doubt.
That's that.
What's up, Lisa?
But now that that's out the way.
Renee, how you doing? I ain't get a chance to say hi to you because, my co-host,
Wait, is it Renee or is it Renee?
It's Nay.
Oh, because you had said it a little bit fancy.
I mean, I'm a fancy dude.
It's the jacket on tonight. You feeling fancy. He just Renee. He put a little hyphen over the last couple letters on the name. Nice little twist to it.
Absolutely, mademoiselle. I'm saying?
All that good stuff. Yes. But listen, so we were talking about love month, right?
Right.
So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes.
Okay? Valentine's Day is coming up. Hey, Toya. We gotta ask the Lost Boys. What? Wait, what's she call you? Is she calling you the Lost Boys? Oh, Renee. I'm sorry, Toya.
Yeah. Come on.
Blame it on the liquor already.
Ooh.
Pronounced like
Yeah,
Renee.
you.
Got
Now
you.
listen, hold on.
What I
Because
do?
you claim hip hop now.
I do all day.
All right, don't
Best
do that
believe.
now. Yeah, I mean,
Check my jacket.
yeah, I'm going to
You know
have
what
to
I'm
take your
saying?
card.
Come
You
on
don't know
now.
that.
I was a little slow.
right.
It's the blonde hair.
All right.
It's the blonde hair. I was a little bit slow to it today. But what's up, Dre? So listen, we were talking about Valentine's Day coming up. And like I said, I'm not like a big Valentine's Day person. I feel like, every day should be special. Every day should be celebrated. However, if you are into that kind of thing, it's a beautiful thing. Let me ask you this, Lou.
Yes.
So you said you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, right? You said no real quick.
Right.
Okay. So let me ask you, if there was like a potential, right? If you had somebody you were interested in, would you ask her out on Valentine's Day, or would that be like saying like that's too special, or would that just be like a regular?
I'm laughing because we talking about a first date being on Valentine's Day. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do it?
No, because I mean, me, I'm not 25 now. I might have did it when I was younger, and I'm just saying because I understand at this point that if I did that, it would probably mean something to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Today. Because I know what that day is.
I would definitely think, I'm the main boo.
Right, it's something like that.
Yeah.
So no, not today. I wouldn't.
Not today. Not today.
Okay.
Well, okay. So let me see.
Would you?
Would I go out?
If somebody asked you out on Valentine's Day for the first date?
If I liked him like that, I would. But if it was just like somebody like I didn't really know like that, and he was just like asking me out on a date,
right?
I would probably be like, "Ooh, he tried it." That's a little bit weird. I don't know. It might be a little weird.
Okay, well, here's my question though. If you do accept that date,
okay,
as a woman,
okay,
right? How would you feel? How would you look at it if he asked you out and you accepted it on Valentine's Day?
Well, like I said, I would think that I was like somebody special. I would think like I was special to him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think it was like just hey, let's kick it and hang out. I would think like, oh, he's feeling me. Yeah, that's what I would think.
Okay, so listen, gentlemen. Yeah, oh, by the way, listen. If you're in here and you're looking at the live, share it. Invite individuals, you know what I mean? Venus versus Mars. We love as many people as we can have on the live, commenting and engaging with us. We help us out. Yeah, I mean, let's get us to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Y'all are quiet tonight. I want to hear from y'all. Would y'all go out? The Conrad said Valentine's Day means something a little more hashtag razzle dazzle. It's the razzle dazzle for me. I think it would be a little razzle dazzle. If it was something new, that's kind of like Bay level Valentine's Day.
Now, okay, what if would it matter what he did for you on that date? Because if he said, let's go out, and you went like here and had dinner and that was it was actually a date. Well, how would you look at it the same way as if?
I mean, so what you mean like it's levels to it? Like if he wanted to like take me on a trip or something?
Well, no, what I'm saying is if I take my lady out on Valentine's Day, it's a completely different vibe. You understand what I'm saying? If we go out on Valentine's Day, we might not go home. We might go like
you didn't jump the gun now. Now you went from dinner to we might not go home. Because
this is my lady though. This is somebody that I'm in a relationship with going out on Valentine's Day. So
Renee said, are we putting too much thought into this? It's a date that just so happened to be on February 14th.
No, Renee.
I don't think we putting too much. See, maybe Renee, maybe I am putting too much thought. I'm an overthinker like that. I would think it was.
Well, how does Renee feel about Valentine's Day, period, though? She may not look at that day.
Lauren said, yes, too much thought. So they like, nah, we tripping, Lou. We tripping.
No doubt. Okay. No doubt.
We tripping. I don't know. She said it. They said it's just a day. She said it's just a day. That's the way I think. Okay. Lauren said it's just a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, now me personally, I don't need to celebrate Valentine's Day,
man.
But
trying to meet people like that. Yeah, I mean, it's just a day.
Okay. Well, speaking of meeting people, we got this matchmaking thing going on. We can set you up.
No.
We can make that happen.
No. I'm only saying that because I'm saying, we already having to tell the people in the group, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody that we got to be smacking their hands and all of that.
Katrina also said it's just two single people enjoying one another's company on February 14th. No big deal. So speaking of single,
Lauren says she don't like Valentine's Day.
Oh, why you don't like Valentine's Day, girl?
Woo!
What Cupid do?
Yeah, no, I'm saying I ain't never heard a woman say she don't like a gift day.
I just don't think it's like as big. Maybe I think it's like you said, like when you were younger, maybe it was like, oh, I want my teddy bear and I'm wearing his coat. And
then now they want my diamonds. I want my
well, that's true. That's true.
It's still a gift day.
That's true. Well, I think every day should be special though. If you're with the right person, then every day should be special, not just Valentine's Day.
You know, yeah, absolutely.
Not just Valentine's Day. However, back to this single thing.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, do y'all know that Venus versus Mars, we are playing matchmaker, y'all. We getting people together. And we got some real good, we got some good candidates.
Yeah, we got some prospects.
We got some good prospects.
Listen.
Good prospects. Listen, y'all got to get at us. If you're single and you feel like you're a good prospect, holler at us. You got to run through us, though. It got to be official. You gotta check the boxes off. So if y'all feel like y'all are good candidates for it, what happened?
Do you see what Lauren? Look, yeah. Let's get the highlight. It was ruined a few years ago.
Why was it ruined? That's what I'm saying.
Lauren, what happened?
We need the details. I got my drink. I'm ready to sip and tell.
Talk to me.
Sip and tell. What happened?
Oh,
she said it was ruined.
Ruined. But she said it was Valentine, not that Valentine. She said Valentine's Day was ruined for her.
Renee said, I like Valentine's Day, but any day could be that day. That's what I'm saying. Any day could be a special love day. Yeah, Lauren said, y'all funny. Lauren, we need to know the details, honey.
But does that mean
spill the tea?
But does any day could be a special day means you expect a gift on any day?
Production saying they lying. Production said y'all don't hear capping. No, I think honestly, like I told y'all, Valentine's Day is not a big deal for me. It's really not.
Okay.
I had Valentine's Day today.
So okay, check this out. Conrad got on here. So y'all ladies trying to tell me if a man takes you out on Valentine's Day, it's a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger.
I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe you. And that's what I'm saying, man. Valentine's Day, though.
It's not a big deal.
Because I'm saying you're sitting out there with a bunch of other people, though, that's out on Valentine's Day. It's the mood. It's the vibe. It's
not a big deal because here's the thing. So, like, all right. So you mean to tell me, all right, one day we celebrate. Then what does that mean for the rest of the days? Now you slack, but on Valentine's Day you show out? Like, no, you should be showing out all the time.
Okay, so you don't celebrate birthdays then?
Birthdays I do.
That's your birthday every day. Every day you wake up and open your eyes, it's another day.
Birthday is the only holiday. Birthday is the only holiday I celebrate.
It's another day.
It's my birthday. It's very special. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I made it another year.
But some people feel like that about their love with the person that they with.
That's every day. You should be in love every day with the person.
You can't.
So you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Yeah, if I'm with somebody that celebrates it, yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna do it for them.
But what if you're not? Do you believe in that though? Do you believe in?
I believe in it for the person that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in Santa Claus, but I'm saying if you got kids, you know what I mean. You do what you do. Like,
wait a minute. Krista said, "I want to be #razzle dazzle." So okay, so she want to be razzle dazzle on Valentine's Day.
There you have it. There you has it. There you has it.
There you has it. The razzle dazzle. There you has it. I mean, you know, to each his own. Maisha said we all like to be spoiled all the time, though. I like to be spoiled all the time.
See what I'm saying?
What I do, but
so does that? Back, so is it special?
What?
Valentine's if you spoiled all the time, then you spoiled.
Yes. Period.
Yeah, but that's cool.
The end.
To be spoiled.
Why
spoiled
not?
Isn't a good word. Like when you say, "Oh, he's spoiled,"
like
she's spoiled.
Just like men like to be spoiled.
But spoiled.
You don't like to be spoiled.
You like spoiled milk. You like spoiled?
You don't like
spoiled means no. Spoil's not a good word,
okay,
you guys.
Ladies, if you're interested
if you
in
spoil
Lou,
your
you
children,
ain't got to spoil him. Treat him any old kind of way. He's fine with it.
Respect me.
Don't spoil him. He cool with any old thing.
No, respect
any
me.
old type of treatment. Lou cool with it.
No, he's not.
Spoil me.
No, he's not.
I got flowers today. I'm spoiled.
Yeah, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with
being. I love to be romance. Is that a better word for you?
Yes.
Then let's go with that.
Yes, listen, being romanced and being spoiled is different. You know what I'm saying? When you see kids laying on the ground kicking, you be like, oh, he's spoiled.
Look, Lisa said, I like to be spoiled all the time also, but I'll take Valentine's Day too. Now, I won't turn it down, but I won't be like, why you didn't give me no Valentine's Day card and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know. Makisha said, I'm cool with not doing the holiday. See, when it's new, if he wants to go all out, I'm not opposed. And I think that's what everybody is pretty much saying. It's not like you gotta go all out on Valentine's Day, but if you want to, I won't turn it away. See what I'm saying?
Oh, she says, I spoil myself. So someone would have to do something pretty extravagant to impress me.
Come on, girl.
Yeah, like jump up in the air and stay there, huh? Something crazy like that. I know that's right.
Yep, come down with a gift too. Mm-hmm.
Mine said, "Come down with a gift." See what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Bring a gift on the way down.
Yeah. Wow. Spoiled and romance. Hey, I get it. If you're into it, let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, real quick before we.
Why are we being real quick with everything?
Because we got a special guest coming on. We have somebody special that we gotta, bring on. We got a whole other segment, so I just want to get something out real quick. Like I said, y'all know we're doing singles here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're playing matchmaker.
Right.
And we have a really good one for this month. Listen, guys, if you're interested in being match made?
Yeah, on Tuesday. What Tuesdays?
So now, because listen, today is 22.
Yeah.
All those twos, right? That's going to be 22. The magic number for the month. So February 22nd,
2/22/22,
we're going to be pairing two lucky people up on an amazing date.
Yes.
Sponsored by Venus versus Mars.
Come on.
Media Man. Excuse me, music
man, multimedia.
Help me out.
Music Man, multimedia. Come on,
I'm sorry, comrade. Shout out. It's the Ciroc, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to
Don't blame that on Puffy.
Shout out to Music Man Multimedia sponsoring the date. Who we got? Who's our first candidate, guys? Do we have that? Can we cue that up?
Do we have a candidate?
I think we do.
Okay, well, who is it?
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, you know what?
We'll get to that.
You're going to have to stew on that. And plus, y'all going to have to get some more people in the room. That's true. Love, and share. You know what I'm saying?
Lisa, don't laugh
we
at
got some quality, man.
Lisa, don't laugh at me.
I mean, we quality up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to we don't want to put no picture up right now with these, we ain't doing all that. Some people in the room, man.
But listen, let me get back to this, though, real quick. So we're talking about Valentine's Day, right? Mm-hmm. So you're saying like you it's not a big deal. A lot of people are saying it's not a big deal to go out on a first date for Valentine's Day. What about a gift? Would a gift be acceptable on a first date for Valentine's Day?
Hold on.
What y'all think? Because they said it's not a big deal. They said it's just another day. So would y'all bring a gift? Okay, let's see. Conrad says, so if a man y'all are interested in doesn't acknowledge you on V-Day, is that okay? If you're not acknowledged, if it's just another day and he doesn't acknowledge it, would you be okay with that?
Yeah. If he just came in and was like, you ain't make nothing to eat. Oh, man, I'm saying, I've been working all day. It was just straight like that to it. February 14th. You know what I mean?
He gonna put the dig on there.
Yeah, February 14th. That's what he doing. He walking in the house. And you, what you want to go out to eat?
Damn,
why you a regular day?
Why you
do what you normally do? No, I'm just saying.
Oh, she said, what's her? Can you bring that back up? Somebody said that's too much to bring a gift on the first date for Valentine's Day. Why? You know what?
She said that's doing too much.
That's doing too much?
Yes, Hawk, it's too much.
That's doing too much?
Yeah, what
if
they dating simple? With a purpose?
You've been hearing that a lot lately.
What if you get a date on February the 14th and it's the first date on February the 14th and she look you in your face and say, I'm dating with a purpose.
You would run out?
What? I'm out the back. I'm out.
Kwashi said they would be pissed. I don't care what they say, especially when they friends ask what they did or what they got.
Ooh. What you get for Valentine's Day? Girl, it's just another day. Oh, I got a diamond ring.
I can tell you what I got. I can tell you what I got all month. How about that?
Okay.
Kwashi. I can tell you what I got all month.
Ooh. Yeah. But you want something on the 14th too, though. What if you get something every day but the 14th?
I would be okay with that. I don't celebrate it, and I tell people that up front. I tell people that up front. Okay, so is it Tahisha? She said bringing a gift on a first date is setting the bar too high right from the jump. Like, so you gonna be expecting me to bring gifts every time I come? But somebody else said a simple rose was Katrina said a simple rose
I seen that
on a first date. So I guess so. Would it depend on the gift or the cost of it?
Now let me ask you this: is she talking about getting a gift or giving a gift?
Well, I think she's just saying gifts in general. Is she?
Well, she said, so she gonna bring a man a single rose? She gonna bring a man a single rose?
You're saying Katrina? Was she?
Yeah, is she talking to? I'm just trying to figure out because all of this stuff right here seems like things that they are talking about.
Well, you better get some more men in the room, and then they can.
You know what I mean? It seems like they're talking about things that they're getting. Like,
but
I would take a rose
without getting anything, though. Most people are saying they're okay with it. However,
what if their man wasn't okay with that? What if they were okay with it being a regular day, but their man wasn't?
But
would they get him something?
I mean, I guess that's just a basic communication kind of thing. That's just a basic communication kind of thing. Listen, are we ready to bring our special guest on yet? Okay, so listen, guys, speaking of gifts,
right?
We have somebody with us today, and they're affectionately calling her Cigar Bay. So this guest, her name is Samara.
Yes.
She's from here actually too. She went viral, okay, because she had a first date with a guy.
Right.
And they were talking, just having conversation, and he mentioned that he likes cigars.
Well, hold up.
So
we're gonna play the video.
Okay, let's play the video.
As a quick little tip on how to make a first impression last.
Look at them guys.
Okay, so I've been talking to someone for literally like 2 days now, and we decided to have our first meetup, link, date, whatever you want to call it. And just through our conversation, I know for a fact he is an avid cigar smoker. He enjoys a good cigar over a glass of brandy or whiskey. I can't remember which one. I think it was whiskey. But I picked up on that little mental note. And I remembered that my dad is an avid cigar smoker and he has a really nice collection. So before getting on the road for our date today, I decided to stop by my parents' house and actually pick up a cigar. And my dad actually threw in a cigar cutter. And my mom, being the mom that she is, was like, oh my God, Samara, you can't take it just like that and hand a cigar in a cutter, wrap it. And I'm like, well, what do I have to wrap it with? Her crafty self had some twine in a paper bag. So I wrapped his cigar in literally a paper bag I folded up and some twine, and I really hope this is a good first impression.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I would love something like that. Come on, man.
You would love something like that?
Absolutely. Any man would. And if he's saying he wouldn't, he's a lie. He's a lie.
Well, I don't think it was the men that have had the issue with it.
Look, Coach Keish said sexy.
That's sexy.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, Samara. Anna says she saw this. Girl, first of all, how do you feel being big off of giving a simple gift like that?
Yes.
I'm just happy I'm not going viral for anything like dumb or silly. Like it's actually like sparking conversations in like rooms that I would have never expected my name to be in. And it's having like an impact and like really creating something that needs to happen, which is a conversation when it comes to dating.
That's right.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'm speaking from a male from Mars. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know that you did something that men appreciate. You know what I'm saying? We really do, because if anyone's expected to give a gift on the first date, it's usually us. If it's anything, flower or whatever, It's usually us. So to have that reciprocated is great. Like we want you to write a book. We want you to have some classes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let us know. You know what I mean? I'll try to get the government involved so they can get a stipend. Like for real. Like seriously, you might save some families. Like I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean?
No, really, truthfully, everybody in this group, when we posted it in our group, everybody loved it and gave you huge kudos for it. Especially, and this is, this is no offense. When I first saw it, I said, people my age, I'm a little older, I'm a little more seasoned. I'll say that. I'm a little more seasoned. People my age group, I'm like, oh, we do stuff like that, all the time. So I didn't think it was like, I thought it was amazing. But I was just like, what's the big hype about it? I didn't think it was like anything out of the ordinary. But then when I went to the post, and there was so much backlash, and I'm like, why is there so much backlash? I thought that was an amazing thing to do. But let me just ask you this. Was this your first time doing something like that?
Yes, this was something that was very new to me when it came to dating. And I was just trying to be more intentional with my dating life as I go into my 30s this year. I've seen how things I did in the past didn't work. So I just wanted to take a different approach this time because I do want a future eventually. And I'm not in any rush, but I want to be more, like I said, intentional with what I'm doing. So I just decided, I thought just taking a nice little gesture and just being aware of what he was saying and listening would be something nice that everyone would take into consideration, and thought it was a nice gesture, but it kind of got spun the opposite way.
So is it, so is this safe to assume that, you are dating with a purpose?
Yes.
Look at this dating with a purpose thing. They're saying, listen, they said she will have dates. She will have other dates to come after that. That just means, like she was paying attention. And, everybody likes that. And I'm sure especially men, because that's not a common thing, apparently, because I was just told by like all the guys that, I talk to, we don't get stuff like that all the time. I'm like, really?
That's what I kept hearing too.
Yeah.
No, listen, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real. Well,
and it's a shame. Like, listen, congratulations and kudos, but it's ridiculous that the fact that you did that took you viral. That shows within itself that it is not like, whoa, look what she did. Whoa. Like,
right. Something just so little I thought was like
normal. How can it be normal if it blew up like that? It's not. I'm telling you, it's not normal.
They said they're saying you're beautiful, you're classy, and you're a timeless woman.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this, Samara.
Is she dating him now?
Okay,
that's what somebody asked.
Okay.
Coach Keish asked that. Are you dating?
Yes, we are still dating. We had our second date this past weekend, and we actually have a date coming up this weekend. He's actually going to be coming to town this weekend, so we're kind of like taking trips up and down 83, so we're not each wasting our gas and putting miles in our car. We're keeping it even with the whole dating right now.
Nice. Okay. I love that. That's amazing. I love that. And it sounds like it's going well then so far.
Yeah.
Great. So let me ask you this. So the cigar, I know you had mentioned, listen, it didn't cost anything. It wasn't like this big deal. Now, would that have been different? Like, do you think that, I guess, so one of the questions here that I have is, do you have a suggested gift budget for those that may be interested in making a standout first impression? Does that matter?
That's a good question.
I think when you're talking about budget or gifting things, and if it's like new or you're just now dating someone, you shouldn't be able to like look back in a week if things don't work out and be like, darn, like I wish I would have spent X amount of money. It should be something that you wouldn't mind if things didn't work out. There's no loss to you. You're not taking any L's. You're going into it giving something without expecting anything in return. So I would say, like, if you're looking to gift something or trying to make an impression, like, make sure you're not breaking the bank and it's cost effective to whatever like your pockets are. Everyone's pockets are different. Mine, I try and do things for free, on a discount. Yeah. So that's how I go. But some people splurge if you want, but whatever doesn't break your pockets.
Well, listen, right. I'm gonna say this, Samara. One of the benefits when I watched your video was the fact that you are an active listener. Okay, now here's the thing. If you give someone a gift that you don't know, 9 times out of 10, you go big. Yeah. You go big because you don't know them. So you whatever you get, you want to impress them. Right. But if you really genuinely know a person or you listen to them, you find out the small things that make them happy.
Yeah.
And then that's where you can, you know what I mean? That's where you can actually gift someone by just being an active listener and understanding what it is that they like. It could be time. It could be
I was
like,
gonna say love languages. Some people don't even want gifts. Some people want words of affirmation. Quality time is my love language, and I'm starting to accept gifts as my love language. But to me, there's a love language for everyone. Some people do not want gifts at all. So that's why, like you said, you should be able to listen and understand the person that you're deciding to get a gift to or invest your time into, because everyone doesn't receive things the same way that you may receive things.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Listen, I really I really admire you for your mentality as such. I don't want to keep saying like you're so young. I mean, I'm just seasoned. That's what it is. Don't take it personal. I'm just seasoned. I'm just old girl. But no, truly, when I was a little younger, I don't know if my thought process was there. So like you're truly ahead of the game, by the way that you're thinking. Truly.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You said when you were younger, you don't know.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying, keep it real?
I don't
What's
remember.
Your thought process there? Did you give out cigars and stuff like that when you were like, just keep it? I mean,
I don't remember. I'm very old.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did. I'm just saying, I don't think you did. I mean, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
You usually are.
I've been wrong before.
You usually are. I mean,
wrong. 1983, 72. Like I've been wrong a couple times.
You usually are wrong. Moving right along.
Not about that.
See how he do me? So listen, okay, do you have, well, you kind of gave the suggestions already, but we'll just go over this question again. So aside from, let's say you talked about, doing something within your budget and paying attention to what they like, or, just listening. Are there any other suggestions you would have for the ladies in the future with regards to giving gifts?
I would say do whatever feels right. If it doesn't feel right, don't try to force something to try and make a first impression or try to stand out like someone said I was trying to do. If it doesn't feel like genuine or it doesn't feel like it's intentionally being done, then don't like try to go out of your way to do something just to try and impress someone. I feel like that's a good kind of advice that's broad enough.
Right. Yeah. So do you think what was some of the backlash? Like you said that they what were they saying? Like you were being like, what were they saying? Like it was thirsty? Like I'm confused. What was the backlash?
So some of the backlash came like towards my parents. They said because my parents helped me and gave me like the thumbs up. They said my parents were just trying to marry me off for 2 chickens and a cow. I had no self-worth. My standards were so low that I had to buy a man, I think was one of them. Yeah, it was just a lot of like nasty type of things.
People be trying did you
so men are going for the price of a single cigar out here right now.
Did you tell them how long your parents have in this thing? They have experience. That's what that is. That's experience.
Did you tell those single people that's looking to get married how long your parents have been married?
That's what I'm saying.
They got
years and they got experience. They told you right. They told you right.
Absolutely.
Keisha said you'll be planning your wedding soon. Mark my words.
Listen, I don't know the guy, but we're not going to do that though. We're going to take our time. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Well, usually you be trying to push the gas.
Yeah, well, not today.
Samira, where's your cigar at right now? You're supposed to be having your cigar, puffing right now.
I'm waiting for my care package to come in. Some companies are sending me some, so I'm waiting for the free ones before I start spending my money.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, that's like, okay, when I say that's a win-win all the way around. She got the man, she got the sponsorships.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's why when you see this cup right here I'm drinking, you don't see no label or nothing on there until they start. Yes.
Cheers to her though. Cheers to her.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Great job. Hold on, where do you shop for your guy? Can I ask you where you get your glasses from?
My date, he actually got me these. He gifted them to me on our second date.
Your date got you those glasses?
Yeah.
See, we didn't know. That's good taste right there. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. Listen, them glasses are hot.
She be fly anyway. So let me ask you.
Can he get some credit though? Can he get some credit?
She did give him credit. I want to know, are y'all doing anything for Valentine's Day? Since y'all have been, gifting, is that a big deal for y'all, Valentine's Day? Because that's coming up. It's Love Month.
The crazy thing is he did ask me, like, did I celebrate Valentine's Day or what, like, my thoughts were towards it. So the discussion came up and we didn't make any plans. We just kind of just put it out there on the table. But it's on a Monday. He lives in Baltimore. I'm here. So we'll figure it out as these days go on. I'm not really pressed to go out or anything like that for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
FaceTime is always a cute day. Wear something cute.
Yes.
Wear something cute. So I have one last question before we let you go. So about the naysayers, okay? Do you have anything to say to the naysayers that are saying women shouldn't do things like this?
I would have to say everything isn't for everyone. So what works for me, it's okay if it doesn't work for you and if you don't agree. But what you may do in your relationship may work for you and I may not agree with that. But as long as you're happy and you're not out here hurting anyone or yourself, like live your life and just have fun when you're doing it.
Come on, see, she's classy
and diplomatic.
Because I'd be like, hold on,
Classy
first of all, I'm
and
going to take my earrings off and fight everybody. You classy, I love it. I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed. Like you're beautiful, you're polished, you're classy. You're ready to go, girl.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
And thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Hey, and
Many
keep in touch. Let us know, how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yeah.
And we wish you the best of luck.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, she's gonna check back in. You want to check back in with us in like say a couple months?
Okay, definitely.
Follow up.
Appreciate it.
All right,
definitely.
All right, take care. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
you.
All right. Wow.
Yes.
That was excellent.
That was good. I don't appreciate you trying to hate on me though, Lou. You always trying to hate.
I knew that was coming back.
You always trying to hate. Lou always trying to hate y'all. Like he knows I am out here being a very good woman.
But we're not talking about right now, though. We talking about when you said, no, we talking about you said you don't know if when you were her age,
I was
if you
a little immature.
Okay, so then you know you wouldn't have done that. That's all I'm saying.
Or were you the same person that you are now back in the day?
No.
Absolutely.
And I would have said straight up, I wouldn't have done that.
I don't know if I would
been
have. I don't know if I would have. I've done some nice things for guys in the past.
Okay. Okay. I thought y'all was sleep back there. I thought y'all was sleep back there. Y'all was just gonna let her keep running with that.
Yo, production. See why y'all hating? Don't do me like that.
Nah. Yo, you look fabulous though.
Oh, thank you. This is from MGS. Shout out to me. www.mgsboutique.com.
Look fabulous.
Mean girl style. You know.
You got the Brooke Shields joint.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Brooke Shields.
Yes. Brooke Shields is it. Hold on.
No, Brooke Shields is amazing, but you know, what about the amazing
in the
black
Blue
women
Lagoon?
she had the exact. We did it first.
Oh no, y'all do it better.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cheers.
We're
the ding to that. We do it better. Ding.
Yeah, can we get a ding? Can we get a ding?
We do it better. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
The hair, thank you, Keisha. Her name is Ty MC on Facebook. She did my hair. She's amazing. She's quick. She's affordable and everything. She did it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Absolutely. So.
Yeah. Listen, everybody in this group, like I had said, we all were for it. I didn't really hear anybody in this group saying that was like a crazy thing to do. I thought it was, super cute and very grown woman.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, ladies, you know what I mean? Because I hear a lot of and if you read it, you'll hear a lot of the women on, I wouldn't do that. What is she? And I'm saying to those individuals, you got to understand that, men like gestures of we like to know that you are putting forth some sort of attempt to show that, you care.
I agree. I mean, and honestly, here's what I think. So she talked about, what's that?
Christopher Bear. I am so sorry. It's Bo Derek.
Bo Derek. Oh, okay.
Bo Derek in the Blue Lagoon. You know Chris Bear. Bo Derek in the Blue Lagoon. You're absolutely right.
Keisha said, blame it on the city girl culture. That's what I said, Keisha. It's the music. Like everything is just so, oh my God, it's awful. I feel bad for my kids. I'm scared for them.
But everything is what?
Huh? It's terrible.
You said blame it on the.
She said blame it on the city girl culture as far as like what people, like how things are today, how some women are today.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I listen. I love my women. Yeah, I mean, I love my women.
I know you do.
But it's we Venus versus Mars. You know what I mean? We got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Just because we done had some links, loosened and things have happened, it appears to me that, a lot of our women have gotten a little harder than they need to be because we've been absent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we haven't been the backbone.
Right.
You know, so we kind of got to all figure out how we can get this thing together and work it out.
I don't know if it's the jacket, but I'm appreciating the accountability today.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm appreciating the accountability. I'm here for that because that is what it's about. We got to work together on this thing. We can't be battling each other constantly.
Maybe it's the month.
The love month?
Yeah, maybe it's the love month.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're feeling all that love and stuff.
Maybe it's the fact that my birthday is February the 10th.
Okay, all right, come on.
My birthday is 8 days away. Yeah.
So that's why you so smooth, because your birthday's in love month.
Oh, come on, stop.
Okay. Is you blushing?
A little bit. A little bit. My red highlights is showing. My red undertones.
Yeah.
My red undertones is showing.
Come on. Listen, but no, truly, that's something that I think I had to learn. But okay, listen.
So
we talked about love month. Somebody been in love a lot.
No.
Somebody
been in love year, in love like somebody been giving love.
Giving a lot of love.
Yeah, but
what
I'm saying about? If you can afford it though.
That's the but who are we talking about though? Who been in love a whole lot?
We're talking about the canon.
Y'all, so here it is. I never usually use my own personal pictures as pick of the day, but today I have to do it because I want to share this beautiful, extraordinary moment. It's me and Bree, the next mother of our child. It's a boy. We found out officially yesterday. It's weird because that sounds weird saying the next mother, because as everybody know, I have a lot of children, and I love them all dearly, sincerely, and every single one of my children are just as special as the other. I try. It's never a competition. This whole process was extremely difficult for me because I've known about Bree's pregnancy for a while now, even before my youngest son, Zen, passed in December. And so even going through all of that, this was always in the back of my mind, like, when is the right time? How do I share this? We didn't expect Zen to pass away. To kind of figure out a chronological order or hierarchy, it kept me up at night. And that was, I always talk about the guilt that I felt, in losing Zen, and even from, how to deal with this for my other children. And that was a lot of the guilt as well, too. The guilt for everyone involved. And I just really want to say thank you to every one of my family members who just been so understanding and helping me through this process. I wanted to definitely respect the grieving process with Alyssa, and Bree was respectful enough to, she held off making her announcements and speaking on social media.
Wow. So how many kids, do you know how many kids he's up to now?
No.
16? 22? Is it 8? It's 8? It's like 8 or... Baby right here. That's okay, so this is the 8th. This is the 8th baby, and he said the next mother.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man, I know dudes that got 5 or 6 on right now that ain't got nowhere near his bag.
So you think it's the money thing?
No, I'm just saying, 8 kids for a man with that amount of money isn't really astronomical, though.
What about the time, though? I think some of the people are concerned about how do you split up the time with all the kids.
His time is free. His schedule is set by him.
Well, that's true too.
So he has the freedom that he wants to have. Mm-hmm. Because so he's different than Jimmy, working such and such 9 to 5, gotta ask permission to go on vacation. Like that ain't his life.
Well, Keisha said every woman signed up to be a part of his harem willingly. So why is everyone so upset with Nick? It ain't like they fighting. You heard what he said. This one held off on her announcement because the other one was mourning the loss of their child. So, rich people just do stuff different.
I mean, listen.
Rich people got they play by a different set of rules, y'all. That's what I think. I think they play by a different set of rules.
You said you think?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so. You don't think so?
I mean, I don't know.
Why? Because you ain't rich.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, from what I see, it seems like rich people play by a different set of rules. They're all okay with it because they're very well taken care of. All the women, all the babies, everybody is very well taken care of. So it's just like, okay, cool. You want this bag, you want to be set for the rest of your life. All you got to do is just, have my seed and we good. And they like, hell yeah, I'll sign up. Where I sign up?
Boom, boom, bang.
Because people signing up for that for free and free in fist fights.
That's what they said. 50 be cutting the check.
So, but people are upset about that.
He had a song that. What was that song he had? Had my baby. He had a song about
Baby by me be a millionaire. Listen, he ain't lying. Well, Conrad said, can he give all the kids the time they need? But you're saying that he creates his own schedule, so you think he can effectively give each kid.
I think he can effectively give 8 kids his time because 2 of them are to one person.
Okay.
So that time can be spent as a fan.
I'm just
breaking it down. I'm saying he has the availability, and I'm just saying 8 kids. I don't know if he couldn't do that.
Right. Krista says, now we all know somebody that has 8 kids, 7 different baby mamas. He not only can afford the kids, but doesn't want to be bothered to raise them. Nick is loving these children, obviously financially. They're more love to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but that's what it seems to be split. Some people are saying like, oh, he's having all these kids, all these different women, and how do you make this time? And then some people are saying
because they're thinking about they're thinking from a 9 to 5 perspective.
A broke perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
we ain't got no Nick money. We don't know what that's like.
So they looking at they man trying to flip 8 kids. That's what they looking at.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, it's hard out here.
He can't do it, sweetheart. He can't do it. You know what I mean? If that's what you basing it on, your man flipping 8 kids, he probably can't do it.
Right. But you know what? Here's my thing. Everybody's mad about something, about somebody else's stuff. Because you know what else they mad about right now?
What?
Oh my God, they mad that Rihanna's pregnant to A$AP Rocky. They mad about that.
I was mad about that.
Why? Because you wanted her?
No, because I keep hearing about it.
So why did it make you mad?
Why? Because why is that important to me?
This is what we do. It's
like,
important to the people.
Why?
I don't know. You know what they're saying? People are saying that she dated down. She ain't dating on her level. She's a billionaire. She dated down. He ain't on her level.
Oh, so they talking about financially she dated down.
Yes. They're saying she dated down. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Well, I don't think he asking her for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So what's dating down? What's dating down if the person that you dating is all right though? Like he don't need nothing from her.
You know what? Because somebody earlier in the group said she need to make sure if she gets married to him, they get a prenup because she's dating down.
Okay, well, I mean, if
y'all, so production said men date down all the time. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, man, ain't no question, man. We the hand up. We always the hand up. You know what I mean? Always the hand up.
Is that right?
Yeah. We the next level. You know what I mean? We the next level. That's what
but it's okay for men to date down. I mean, listen, here's my thing. Here's my take on this. Seriously. I think that
no, that was a question. It just wasn't a question mark there.
What's that?
But it's okay for men to date down? Let me say it the way it was actually supposed to be written. Yeah, I mean, because you reading it like, but it's okay for men to date down.
Well,
that's not what he said.
So here's my thought on that. I
got you, production.
For me, honestly, where I'm at now, my happiness and my peace is the biggest thing. Like more than financial, because you can be with somebody and have all the finances in the world and be miserable as hell. So for me, it's about the peace and the happiness. What's the question?
Is it okay for men to date down? Or should every man that's making $125,000 match his woman have $125,000?
So here's the thing that I always say. This is what I always say. It's important for you to date the person that you need, not just the person that you want. That's what I always say.
No doubt. I feel you on that. So
that's what I say all the time, and that's what I believe.
But that being
whether
said,
it's dating
is it okay
down
for a
or
man
dating up, if that's the person that you need, then that's the person that you need to be with. The issue is people always go after what they want. So that's why it turns into this whole dating down, dating up, blah, blah, blah. You got to date with what you need, period. Oh, he tried it. What?
We are far removed from our original culture and what it and what it is to be a man. And what it is to be a man.
They over here hyping Lou up.
The black community is the only community that
has this discussion.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying though. So it's not about dating down or dating up. It's about dating the person that's right for you. Period. It's not about. It is.
Well, listen here.
I've made that mistake in the past, and when I started dating who I needed as opposed to just what I wanted, life got so much better. I get roses every day now.
Okay, no doubt. So listen, but that's what Venus versus Mars is about. You get roses every day. You should.
Foot massage, back massage.
Foot massage. So when
anything I want, anything I
engaged.
You always pressing the gas.
No, I'm just trying to find out what are we in.
Relax. We got another question. Okay, so dating down pertains to finances. Dating down only pertains to finances. That's Krista's question.
Well, listen, no, well, does dating down only date?
That's your question. That's your question. That goes to you because y'all had.
I'm trying to see if she said Lou. I'm looking for where she said Lou.
I didn't say that. I
said Lou.
Pause. I never said that Rihanna dated down. That's what the people said.
So
I didn't say that. What I said was.
You should date. I heard what you just said. You should date what you need.
No. Crazy so bad.
No, I heard what you said. Hold on. No.
But y'all passing over what I said.
No, I heard what you said. What you said was you should date a person that you need.
Correct.
And not necessarily go after.
BS?
No. Listen, BS, I heard you. Listen, you listen to the. I heard you. I didn't say that was BS. You're not. Listen, I heard you. All right. Stay here.
Okay.
Because you stay here. I heard you.
I'm with you.
I heard what you said.
Okay. Because y'all trying to push that on me.
You keep saying y'all, and I'm saying stay here.
Production's trying to look. Krista said production. Thank you. Production hating tonight, Krista. Production hating tonight.
Oh man, they just listen. They just being marked.
I need to. Hey y'all, they be hard on me. I need.
Oh, now we crying for help. Now she's getting bashed on me.
Where's my violin?
Don't do that.
Where's my violin?
Don't do that.
They trying to gang up on me tonight.
No, she's not telling the truth. Mai's a Venus versus Mars bully, y'all.
What? No, I'm not.
Yes.
How?
Yes. Right on cue.
Why did that get the ding? I am not a bully. That's not true.
Yo,
listen, anyway, like I said, and like I believe, and I can attest to this. Listen, like I said, I've told y'all this on and off camera. Mm-hmm. Once I started going after what I needed as opposed to what I wanted, life got amazing.
Amazing. That's what you said. Flowers and footprints. That's when you ran through the. Yeah. I heard you.
Thank you, Lala. They be trying to gang up on me. Come on, sis. They trying to gang up on me.
I didn't say I heard you.
You was okay. I'll give you a pass.
Okay, don't do that. I said stay here.
We Venus versus Mars tonight.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's just trying to hype Lou up.
Well, no, because it's a good point. Because it's a good point.
Trying to hype Lou up
because it's a good point.
Lou all the way dragged.
Well, no, the point.
That's just trying to get Lou dragged.
Well, drag me, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, drag me, y'all. Let's make sure you drag me soft.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm saying, just make sure you don't drag me too hard. No, listen, all jokes aside.
Yo, Lou's in round 4 of the
because
night,
we were having a discussion in regards to...
Thank you, Renee. Y'all need to back off she done nothing but spoke facts. Thank you, sis. Thank you. They be knowing. Thank you. They be knowing.
If I vibe with a dude...
I don't care how much he makes. I mean, he got to have a job if that's what dating down means. So what does dating down mean? Because that was the thing. Like when they were saying like Rihanna's dating down... I don't know if Keisha's still on here. Keisha, if you're still Coach on here, Keish? No. What's Keisha's last name? That's my cancer sis. She was on here. She had a conversation in the group earlier today, and she was just telling me how she felt about the Rihanna situation. She kind of felt like it was like
they was hating down. When Riri was with the white guy too.
They was hating on Riri with the white guy.
I mean, they just don't like Riri.
No, they love Riri. They feel like she's, okay. Keisha, she said her. Keish, can you tell us? You and I had talked briefly earlier about your feelings on Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. And I don't have the post here with me handy. What's your thoughts on that? Can you share? Because I know you were someone that was, kind of saying that, you wish them the best and everything, but you feel like you ain't quite buying it. That's what she kind of said. Renee said, and the white guy was
the white guy was a billionaire.
Why didn't like the white guy?
Because he ain't like the white guy because the white guy was dating down.
Oh, he was dating down.
Yeah, he was dating down. He was only dating Riri.
Woo, Lord Jesus.
He was only dating Riri. Lord. His family probably was like, what are you doing?
Well, she's a rich Negro, though, so she should have been acceptable. She should have been acceptable.
Money don't change color. Money don't change color.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's all about who you need.
Thank you. That's all I'll be trying to say. It's all about who you need. I dated who I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't always the best thing. I wasn't always happy in what I wanted. It looked good, but I was like, it wasn't what I needed.
You needed.
Hold on, let's see. Keisha said, she said that I was saying that she settled because A$AP was her sneaky link for years, and he was in the friend zone for years. And she was like, because of that, she just don't buy it. Keisha production said, how you know he was the sneaky link? How you know he was in the friend zone? That's what the streets be saying. That's how she know, I guess. That's what the streets has said. She seems happy though. And see, I'm all about happiness. Keisha said it took her 33 years to figure out that he's of quality. No, she ain't buying it.
Man.
She ain't buying it. She says she ain't buying it. She ain't buying it.
Maybe he won her over. Maybe her love language. Maybe her love language. Yeah, because maybe her love language is gifts and affirmation, and he's giving her foot massages and flowers, and you know what I'm saying? Because listen, Mai's a catch. So whoever she's dealing with, if they doing that for her, she's happy, she's giggly. So maybe that's what he did for Riri.
Absolutely.
Which takes, all the other stuff
absolutely
off the table.
Listen, that's the whole love languages. That's the whole paying attention, like Samara was saying. It's about paying attention to what the person you're interested in is interested in and what they like. That's how you win a person over, paying attention to what they like, not by paying attention to what you like.
Right. You want to go to the store on their birthday and be like, "Ooh, I think this is nice.
Yeah,
they'll like this."
Listen,
not what they want.
I have a friend right now. Let me tell you, this is some real shit. My friend right now, her man, they're very well off. Okay, they have a beautiful home. They had this big elaborate wedding. I was her maid of honor. It was a big, beautiful beach wedding. They paid for everything, paid for all the rooms for everybody. Like, we was living lavish, okay? It was amazing. It was beautiful. Cut to, so this was August of 2020. They're getting a divorce. And you know why? She said he would come home with perfume and little different things, but this is after she couldn't get in contact with him. He had been going. She just wanted his time. He wasn't giving the time, he was giving the gifts, and she wanted the time. So his love language was gifts, her love language was time. So it didn't work out. So that's why it's so important to date what you want, what you need, not what you want. Conrad, what you say? So we not doing what you bring to the table no more. Hashtag razzle dazzle. Conrad is being real messy.
No. I think that the men in the room are really trying to get an understanding of what women want today, because it's obvious that it's not what they wanted yesterday.
So wait. Let's get some clarification. What does who bring to the table?
The man. Because normally, it's about what he bring to the table.
But a lot of women have said.
But if he rubbing, not keep putting you on an example. I'm not doing
okay with that.
If he's doing the things that her love language requires.
Wait a minute. Katrina said, "What does razzle dazzle mean?" That means Conrad starting some shit.
Yeah.
When you see that razzle dazzle,
that's inside baseball.
That means he's starting some shit. That's what that means. Renee said Conrad is being messy, damn it. Razzle dazzle. We gonna get them shirts. We gonna have the razzle dazzle shirts. But listen, a lot of women are saying as long as he has a job, as long as he's motivated, and you know what I mean, he's making.
So effort, it doesn't matter what he brings to the table. Then
he's bringing,
So they're saying as long as he have a job. So if they dropping him off at Burger King every day, you know what I'm saying? They dropping him off. Like
Is he dropping the checks off to her when he gets paid?
Yeah. He's giving her the $250 every week. The whole check. The whole check.
That's $250 more than she had before.
So she's cool. We ain't playing tonight.
Y'all on the razzle dazzle.
Okay, Lisa said, it matters. Yeah, come on, Lisa. We ain't playing up in here. You know what I'm saying?
But
he bring home some free.
Is he complacent at Burger King though? Is he complacent in that position? You gotta have some drive. You gotta have some ambition. You can't just.
Why do you have to have all of that? Because if your love language is gifts.
Tyrell said, "I built the table." Period.
Okay, no doubt, Tyrell.
Never $250 weekly.
What I'm saying is, it don't matter how much money he makes if your love language is affirmation. If he's telling you you're beautiful every day and you're lovely and you're gorgeous and all of that, then what difference does it make what he's making? Your love language is affirmation.
Wait. But
if he got rabbit ears, it's cool.
No, because the thing about it is, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, like I said, my thing is I gotta be with somebody that has drive, that can match my drive, that can match my ambition. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be lazy because I'm gonna be pissed. You can't be complacent because I'm gonna be pissed.
He's not.
Well, then I'm
not. He's going to work every day.
Well, no. No, that you can't. Nobody's
every day.
So nobody's saying that they would be okay with somebody being complacent.
No doubt. Okay, started as a janitor, now he on fries.
Okay, he's working his way up.
Okay, so you with it.
He might own Burger King soon.
My man. No doubt. Okay.
I wouldn't be with somebody that works at Burger King.
But your love language is affirmation, though.
Yeah.
Your love language is affirmation.
Yes.
It's not, your love language isn't, 50,000 and up. That's not your love language. That's not part of it. It's affirmation.
That's not part of it.
Wow.
He said, if I worked at Burger King, but I treat you like a queen.
Yeah, come on. Hey, what you gonna do with him?
Listen, I'm not saying you gotta be making more than me. I'm okay if you make less than me. However, my thing is drive. You gotta have drive. You gotta have ambition. You gotta be ready to go.
Hey, Rel, you got some drive, Rel.
Because that's how I move.
You got some drive, Rel.
I'm never complacent. I'm never, stagnant. I'm always trying to get to the next level. So if you can't match my drive, you're not a match for me. Period, point blank. That's it.
They needed to come in the morning on Saturday to make the Egg McMuffins. You good with that? I'm just saying.
Nah, that's real rap.
Wait, say that again. What did he say?
Production said if they need him to come in Saturday morning and make the Egg McMuffins, then you cool with that. That's OT.
Listen,
that's ambition. That's ambition, and that's
my age.
Okay, so now we bringing up age.
Yes.
Now we bringing up age. That wasn't the stipulation.
You haven't been. Where's your drive?
Was listening to all of this
drive?
When we was looking and listening to all
Where's
this
your drive at?
Right here in the comments.
Where's your
Nobody
drive?
didn't say nothing about
y'all not saying nothing about the drive.
No, they saying
y'all not saying nothing about the ambition.
No, they didn't say that.
What Renee said, if he's okay being on fries, we are but equally yoked. My ambition is being something great. So she's saying you can't be stagnant, basically.
Okay, so he's not stagnant.
Getting that OT.
Yeah, he's going in on Saturday. They called him.
So you think that someone, let's say your age.
Okay. Someone my age
is working at Burger King. You think that's somebody that's driven? Because what happened that landed you at your age to be working at Burger King?
First of all, I don't know, but hold on, wait a minute. You can't. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Age matters.
Wait.
At 20, Burger King would do. At 53, not so much. That's all we saying.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is...
That's all we saying. Don't try to play us.
No.
Don't try to play us.
First of all,
with
you
that
can't...
raggedy point.
Wow, that's crazy. Now that's being judgmental.
With that raggedy point.
That's being judgmental right there. That's it, because it's some people out there that's 50 and that's working at Burger King. And what I'm saying is we can't fat shame, we can't elderly shame. We ain't doing none of that. You can't be saying because you 53 working at Burger King.
So you think that at 53 working at Burger King, you had drive?
I don't know what their situation and circumstance was. Yeah, you don't know that.
Why do you have to work at Burger King at 53?
Why not though? Why not? If that's who's willing to take
What type of drive do you have?
Okay, just got out the Bing. He just got out the Bing.
There you go.
Okay, let's set it up now. Let's set it up for real, because we know that he just got out the Bing.
They trying it. They trying so hard to make their raggedy point.
Listen, I know a couple people 53 and older just got out the Bing, so I ain't making that up.
Tyrell said, absolutely, my drive is to make her happy and paying the bills and treating you like a queen. What more do he got to do then? If he's working at Burger King, can he pay the bills?
The bills that maybe the bills that he can pay. Like,
listen. What Shantae said, they could have retired from the state years ago and wanted to just do something in their spare time. So then they have a good retirement fund. They have things set up. They have things established.
Money ain't supposed to matter though.
Yeah, but see, you're gonna miss that though.
But
you're gonna miss that when you pull up to Burger King and he in the window and he like, hey, young lady, you look good.
I'll be like, oh,
yeah, I mean, with his old man voice.
On my back, thank you.
Right. Then when you pull around not looking and be like, bang, and bang into that joint and be like, whose car is this?
Let me just say this.
Oh, Sugar, you hit my Bentley.
I'm not the money
Sugar,
girl.
you hit my Bentley, Sugar. I mean,
they ain't driving no Bentley. I'm not the money girl. I don't need for a guy to, you know what I mean, have all this money, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in his pockets and this and that. I need drive. I need stability. I need drive. I need stability. That's it.
So what you're saying is then if you need drive and you need stability, he can work at Burger King, but he can't stay at Burger King.
I probably wouldn't even pay attention to somebody that worked at Burger King. I probably wouldn't even pay attention. Lou single hotline going off. Your hotline blinging for love, Mom?
No. Oh. I got a whole lot of alarms. I'm an old man. I got things I do on the scheduled time. You know I mean?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Got your sleep schedule set up
too. Yeah, I mean.
There you go. Look at what Dre said.
You work at Burger King.
What Dre say? Got to get money somehow, better than the streets. But Burger King shouldn't be just to get on his feet till he finds something better. Okay, so he's saying he's having multiple hustles. Again, that's drive and that's ambition.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
drive,
no doubt.
He got multiple hustles. He got multiple hustles. That's drive, that's ambition. That's all I'm saying. My big thing is driving ambition.
So what was you saying though when you because I cut you off when I said he's working at McDonald's, but he isn't going to stay there. You said, well, I probably wouldn't even. Because you was getting ready to say you probably wouldn't.
Let me call in.
But what was you getting ready to say?
Can we get somebody to call in?
Well, hold on. You was getting ready to say you probably wouldn't even what?
Tyrell wants to call in.
What was you going to say?
Okay, Tyrell, 717-903-8760.
Nah, you just said.
Call in.
What was you going to say?
I said I wouldn't look at somebody that was working at McDonald's. I wouldn't.
Or Burger King, right?
Or okay. I wouldn't.
So, but you just said
Keisha,
if he's working at your Burger,
they're in their 50s working at Burger King.
Okay, so somebody just put up.
Thank you, Lala. She said, y'all know what Maya's saying. That's why we can't have real combos because y'all would rather clown. That's what they do. They trying to like back me in a corner instead of listening to what I'm saying.
Nah, we just ain't going for talking out of both sides of your mouth. We just ain't going for you talking out of both sides of your mouth. We ain't paying no attention to what we get it, Lala. We get it. You got it back, Lala.
But I sound like a man with driving ambition. And he doesn't have to make more than me. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all drove right over top of that. No, y'all tried to find a flaw in what I was saying.
No, we going with the comments.
No, y'all going at me and what I'm saying.
Oh, no, I'm going at I'm reading the comments.
No, y'all trying to find a flaw in what I'm saying.
You keep saying y'all, and I keep saying I ain't reading the comments. That's all I'm saying.
Tyrell, please call in 717-903-8760. We would love to hear what you have to say.
Absolutely.
What number? We gave you the number.
The number's on the bottom of the screen.
Mai, keep the pressure on them, sis, and stick to your point. We know exactly what you mean. Thank you, sis.
Well, what does she mean, and Scott?
Thank you, sis.
What does she mean?
They know they know what I mean. That's her preference. She's entitled to it. I said I like a man that he has to match my drive, and that's it.
We get that, but hold on, wait a minute, time out.
But I also said
you would not.
I wouldn't look at a man that was at Burger King or McDonald's.
Okay, so if you wouldn't look at a man, so what are they talking about? You said you wouldn't look at a man.
Dre said basically as long as they have driving ambition, he won't settle for less.
Right, and that's what I said. A man that's working at Burger King but don't stay at Burger King. That means he has ambition to move. You said I probably wouldn't look at a man that's at Burger King. Right, so that's what we want.
I am.
So you probably wouldn't look at a man for Burger King, but they talking about ambition, they know what you say.
Overrated. Why is ambition overrated? Oh my God. Ambition and drive? Ambition and drive? I mean, you have to have
overrated
the drive
to who though?
To Randall.
Right, but not to you.
Well, you have to have the drive to back up that ambition. You can't just have a bunch of dreams in your pocket.
That's right.
You got to put the work in behind it. That's how I move. So I'm just saying he has to match that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to make sure that when you know what I'm saying, we keeping it on even kill. Like you wouldn't talk to no dude that work at Burger King.
I wouldn't even look at him first.
Right.
Because a muse
but then you can't come back.
The muse can inspire you.
But then you can't come back after you say that and say, oh yeah, but if he working at Burger King and he got multiple hustles.
Okay, Randall, please. Okay, Randall, go ahead, please.
No, it's Terrell. It's Terrell.
Tyrell, thanks for joining us. What's your question or comment?
Hello?
Tyrell.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's going on? This is Lou and Mai from Venus versus Mars. Good brother, how you doing?
I'm good, man. All right. So I just wanted to chime in on the if a man works at Burger King or if he has a low paying job. What I found out was what women want is for a man to treat them like a queen.
Okay.
And when women want, like Mai was saying, the feet rubs, the roses, and her man treating her like a queen.
That's right. Absolutely.
But if at the same time you wouldn't get there if that man was working at Burger King, you might have missed your blessing because he was on a stepping stone from that.
Absolutely. And let me say this. Okay, Keisha said she called in, we didn't pick up. Keisha, you can try again. But let me say this. Okay, Keisha, we'll get you in
as soon as he hangs up, call right back and we'll get you on. I'm sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so let me say this. How do I say this? I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I had a conversation with somebody recently, and I said, had I been the person that I was maybe just 2 years ago, where I was looking at, and when I say what I wanted, I'm gonna go down all the things that I want. I wanted the good looks. I wanted the nice house. I wanted the nice car. I wanted the money. Those are the things that I saw first.
For you or from the in the person? In
the person. That's what I saw. That's what I wanted. That's what I saw first.
Okay.
I'm gonna see those nice things first. Correct. I saw those things first. So I was having issues in the relationships that I was in because that's what I was leading with. I was leading with the material things. So then I met somebody and they didn't check off all of those boxes. Okay. However, I'm sorry, Tyrell. However,
no, you're good.
However, they treated me like a freaking princess. I mean, like
treats, right?
Treats.
Yeah. Because you said right now. No, because you have because you said you giving kudos and you happy right now.
I'm want people
absolutely.
Right now.
We ain't playing no games up in here.
But
yeah, you know I mean.
So can I say this? Can I say this?
Shit.
Just by that, right? So if I was a man that worked at Burger King or a low paying job, right, or a regular 9 to 5, which I'm not, but if I was a man that worked at a regular 9 to 5, but by just hearing that will already discourage me from even going after a woman that I already know that I could treat. Everything that you said, everything that a woman may say that she wants from a man, I'm able to give that to her.
Right.
But it already discouraged me. It already discouraged me from going off of that. And you might be my blessing to push me towards that point.
Hold on, let me finish.
But y'all didn't let me finish.
No, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Mai. Come on, hold on. Go ahead, Mai.
So you might be my blessing.
We in the studio.
And we might be on some Rihanna and A$AP Rocky type stuff.
So what I was getting at is, and I'm being honest. So in the past, because they cut me off, because they hyped the night.
Right.
They cut me off. They cut me off because what I was saying is, in the past, I did look at those things. And that's why things weren't working out for me. When I started looking at what I needed and less at what I wanted, that's when I got happy. And that's when I said, so I get all those things. I get the foot massages. I get the back rubs. I get flowers every day. I get told that I'm beautiful all the time. I get, poems, like handwritten poems sent to me. You know what I'm saying? I get just pampered the way that I always wanted to be. And that's because it's the person that I needed. And I stopped looking at the person that I wanted. So when I did that, and I told him, I said, you know what? And I told him, and I was honest, I said, if somebody would ask me on paper, would you date this person? I probably would have said no. However, when I gave that person a fair chance, just by building a friendship with that person and seeing who they actually were, that allowed me to not block my blessings. And I told him that. And I tell him thank you for that all the time. And we're very blessed.
No doubt. So now I have a quick question, not to put you on the spot, because now that you are in the midst of happiness, you know what I'm saying? With the person that you need, right?
Yes.
Is there going to be some point in time in the relationship that they're going to become the person that you want?
They're that now. They're both.
Okay.
They're both now. They're the person that I want and the person that I need.
There you go.
They're both now. And like I said, in the past, and that was me looking at a lot of people, that's kind of like the society thing. You know what I mean? Oh, he don't got this, he don't got that. Like they're not up to par. And we block our blessings sometimes.
Krista says she's happy that you're happy. That's beautiful.
Oh, Tyrell, thank you so much for calling in. I'm sorry.
We truly appreciate you calling in. And Keisha.
We appreciate you, Tyrell. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Keisha, if you want to call in, give us a call. The line is open, and we'll be more than willing to take your call and hear you out. You know what I mean? Let us know what you're feeling. How's you know what I mean? Talk to us.
Shannon said, is that because the things you want have changed?
Good question.
That is a good question. I think that
well, it's obvious. You said that though. You said initially you were talking what it was about the cars and the this and the that.
Because I was going off of appearances. Oh, we look good together. Everything, I make this, he makes that. You know what I'm saying? I was going off of just purely superficial things that really didn't matter. I wasn't really happy because he wasn't the person that I needed. He didn't support me. He didn't encourage me.
Well, who told y'all look good together? No, I'm just saying, was that something that you thought, or was that something that people said?
I thought we looked good together. I mean, people have said it too, but I thought we looked good together. I thought, we looked good together. Not that the person now we don't, but
because I'm just saying, I didn't just meet you though. I didn't just meet you. So when you say y'all look good together, I'm trying to figure out who you talking about. You know what I mean?
He said, I'm trying to style my relationship. Listen, it's the same thing with men. You guys look at the superficial things first too. That's what you see first. You see a fat ass first. You see, a pretty face first. That's what you see first.
I'm just saying, I don't think short women I don't think short women should have people shorter than them. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, what? I cannot.
I love you.
I think the more.
I mean, you my folks.
I love you too.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we got Keish on the line. Keish, thanks for calling in.
What's up, Keish? What's going on?
Hey guys, how are you?
We're doing super great. How are you?
Keisha about to drop some shit on us because I know that's my That's my young girl. She about to drop some shit.
I got the button right here. I'll hang straight up.
No, he won't.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What's up, Keish?
Yeah. So the topic was what were we talking about? The guy that worked at Burger King, right?
Yes.
So I was asking in the chat, what is the age group of this person that's working at Burger King?
They said he's 53.
Right. And he 53
fries.
53, and he just
working overtime.
But he just came home from the penitentiary. We said
from the who? The pen of what?
The penitentiary.
She's getting worse.
The place where he paid for whatever he did and came out a free man, ready to start in society again and get a chance at life. That's what I'm talking about. Now, are we judging him? Are we judging him? Yeah, he's rehabilitated. Are we judging him?
Go ahead, Keish.
Miss Keisha?
She hung up. She had enough of y'all.
Oh, Miss Keisha, that's deep. She said penitentiary, bang.
She had enough of y'all.
She said, we ain't even having this discussion.
She had enough of y'all shit for the night. Keish, I don't know if you can hear us. We lost you. If you want to call back in, you can give us a call back in. We lost you.
Yeah, he said, and he's looking to date up. That's right.
Ain't that some shit, Candy? Ain't that some shit? Kristen said, well, he needs to focus on himself and get his life back. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna be driven and trying to move up when you focus on a relationship? Because you know that takes a lot.
Everybody needs somebody though. So what? He just supposed to be what?
He better get him a toy. He better do what he did when he was in the penitentiary.
The man rose.
He better do what he did when he was in the
He better get the man rose.
Break that sock out, get some Vaseline, do what y'all do.
What you know about that?
I know about that. I know plenty that's been in the penitentiary, unfortunately. Lala, no, we are not judging him. He's there due to circumstances, but that doesn't mean he has to stay there. That's all I'm saying.
That's what Keisha
back?
That's what you saying?
All right, we got Keisha back.
All right, there she goes.
Hello, Keisha.
I'm sorry about that.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, why you hang up on me, Keisha?
I did not hang up.
All right, we doing that. What's going on?
No, I was saying, is that judging or is that having standards?
Ooh.
Oh, so what you no,
I get it. For that?
Well, yeah, give her a bell for that. So you're saying that if a man is working, if a man paid his dues, you know what I'm saying, and is ready to change his life, came home, you know what I'm saying, is looking to start afresh, start anew.
But here's the thing. Let me say
and he hollers at you. If you holler back at him, you don't have standards.
No. Hold up.
No. That's not what I said.
Okay, I'm listening.
You see how they spin stuff.
No. I need clarification.
Yeah, let me explain.
Please.
Every woman is different, and every woman accepts different things. Now, if this is, let's say I was single, and this is me personally, it would be an absolute not. But that might not be the case for another woman. And just because he came home from jail doesn't mean he doesn't deserve love, but that does not work for me. Even if you were 53, 20, 23, like that's just a no.
Can I ask you a question?
That's not her ministry.
Okay, now listen to this. Can I ask you a question? Are we talking about you met this guy at Burger King? Is that where you're seeing this guy at? Because if you're seeing him in a different environment and you don't know he works at Burger King and he looking fresh, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, Lala said you on one tonight.
I appreciate that, Lala. Thanks for the compliment. So, if you don't see him at Burger King, though, and he doesn't let you know he worked at Burger King until a little later on, after you done peeped his beard's growing, he fresh out the thing, so you know he tight, he got the guns going, like he in good shape for 53. And after 2 dates, or however many, whatever happens, you find out he worked at Burger King, though. Like, are you
no, but I'm
judging
gonna
him?
find out that you work at Burger King before I even go out on a date with you. That's conversation that you have before you even meet a person to go on a date.
Wow.
Dre said,
no, that's
don't
not
let
cap.
your standards stop your
definitely
blessings,
not
and
cap.
everyone has a
That's definitely not cap. These are conversations that you
y'all
should
can't-
have.
y'all
before
can't
you
call
even
it
go
cat.
on a date.
Y'all can't call cat wine the way people feel.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel her.
Okay.
See, are you here or are you out there?
I'm everywhere.
Okay, well, I need you to be in here.
I'm here with you.
I need you to be here.
I'm here with you.
Okay.
Production on one tonight. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I feel her on that. I feel her on that.
Why is that cap? That's how this woman feels. Y'all cannot tell this woman how she feels. If that's how she feels, just because you don't agree doesn't make it cap.
Well, Terrell said it's
you
cap.
don't agree with it.
Terrell says it's cap.
Just because you don't agree doesn't make it cap. That just means you don't agree. Like Keisha said from the very start, to each his or her own.
Okay, well, Keisha, are you still on?
Yes, I am.
I have a question for you. Are you dating now?
Absolutely. I'm engaged. I'm getting married.
Let him know.
Now,
let him know. He's a very good guy. I know her fiance. He's a very good guy.
Okay, so you're engaged. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you guys have a date set?
Yes.
When is it?
September 3rd.
Okay, September 3rd. A fall wedding.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sounds nice. So listen, I have a question for you. How long did you and he date before you got engaged?
9 months. I got engaged at the 9th month.
Let me say this though. The more important thing, her fiance is a very good dude. Hold on. I'm just saying this for a reason. He don't work at Burger King. He's a very good dude. He has his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she needed. That's the whole point.
But you telling me that, I'm trying to get that from her.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, matter of fact, you can go ahead and hang up because Mai gonna give me your life story and tell me everything that you need to tell me right now. We don't need you. You can go.
Thank you, Mai, for having my back.
Always. Hey, look.
I'm trying to talk to you. She paused me and told me about your husband and this and that. The same questions I was going to ask you.
They said, what is production's agenda tonight? That's what I'm trying to find out, girl, because they on one tonight as well.
I'm just trying to,
go ahead, Keith. Go ahead.
We got somebody on the phone.
I apologize.
I'm just trying to talk to the lady on the phone.
Do what you do.
So.
All right, Lou, go ahead. Shoot your question.
So my question was, you said about 9 months, right?
Yes.
Okay, 9 months before you actually got married. So, do you remember your first date?
Engaged.
Before you got engaged. Do you remember your first date?
Yes, I do.
Did you take him a gift?
No, I didn't take him a gift.
Yo, y'all wilding tonight. Y'all would not let us be great tonight.
That was a basic question based on the show and what we had going on. Come on, you act like I'm out of pocket with that.
Hold up. Tyrell said I know it's cap. He's saying what Keisha's saying is cap because I have been there where people don't ask questions about employment until later because she's seen I had it. And at the time I had a BS job.
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has their own personal.
No, I get it because I'm not going to disagree with Keisha.
Before him and I met, I asked these questions.
Some women are just nosy like that.
We all work for the FBI.
That's just real rap. Some women already know where you work at before they even crack on you.
Absolutely.
So you got the backstory. Yeah. Some
already got the
backstory. But then there are some like he's talking about too that they go by like you said.
What?
Years ago, if somebody had the car and had the this and had the that, then it would have just been understood that this guy possibly got it.
And I'm not engaged. Keisha is not engaged yet.
Hey, come on! Is it what? Are we? Come on! Do you got an announcement for us?
Sit your ass down.
I'm just saying, we would love it. Don't let us down. Listen, don't let us premiere something on Venus versus Mars.
Keisha, we appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations to you and Cliff. You guys are amazing. We wish you the very absolute best. Keep being great.
And
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Maybe we can get you and Cliff to come on one time as a couple. Because listen, we do. Love is beautiful with us. You guys seem like you have something that's successful and on the way to a beautiful, beautiful situation.
Would Cliff do it?
Probably not.
I know Cliff probably ain't
Well,
gonna
man,
be
that's
with that.
cool. That's cool.
Cliff,
but I mean, let
Cliff a
Cliff
laid
know,
back guy,
and that's fine. But let Cliff know that it wouldn't even be for him. He know the temperament right now. Women and men trying to get back together. You know, we trying to do love here, and if he can help in any way possible, we would appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much, Keisha.
I'll talk to him and see what he says.
Absolutely, and thank you again. We do listen. We appreciate you, and we love your engagement in the group, and also in the lives and everything that we do. We definitely appreciate you. We might have something for you too.
Thank you. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing because it's really successful, and I'm seeing that a lot of people are vibing to it. So keep doing that.
Nice.
Absolutely. You know what?
Thank you.
You know what? Listen, do me a favor. If you can get with Mai, get with her. We're gonna try to send you some type of merch, a mask, a shirt,
we'll send her
something.
some
We're gonna get you something.
We'll send her some merch. We got some merch on the way to you, Keisha. I'll be in touch with you.
All right.
All right. No
We appreciate you. Thank you again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And what's his name for calling in too? We might do something for Terrell too.
Tyrell, yeah. Katrina said my king didn't come ready made. We had to put work in. When I met him, he made $800 every 2 weeks. Now he triples that in a week. It's not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I agree. You know what? It's so important. It's so important. He said, there you go. Now, when I said that. Anyway.
Are you in here?
I'm in here. I'm just saying production low-key hating tonight.
No, they just enjoying the show and chiming in as you know, as guests, as people. They got comments too. You know, they people too. Production is people too.
Candy said mine didn't come ready made either. And that's all I'm saying. But it takes a woman to be able to, you know, back that man and support him. It got to be vice versa, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he encourages me, I encourage him. We hold each other down. That's all I've been trying to say. That's all I've been.
Yeah, but that don't have no income attached to it, because that could be a guy from Burger King, is what we saying.
The women that's ready to stick it out is rare, though. That's the thing.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I don't disagree with that. And
what's up, Deetra?
I don't
What's going
disagree
on?
Oh, I love your hair. Deetra, that red is everything, girl. That fire red. Yes.
It says that's because he had ambition and drive.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's a big deal for me. Ambition, drive, support, encouragement. We could go
affirmation.
All of that.
The whole nine. Yeah. Spoiling.
So listen, Lou. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We did it. This was a good show.
For real?
I think so.
Come on, I'm saying
you finally kind of had my back.
Oh, stop.
You had my back.
You know, I'm saying we had some decent questions and all that.
Don't leave me hanging there.
I'm feeling a little risque, man.
You feeling risque? It's
man. It might be. I don't know.
Hey, Sarai, we need some sponsorships because listen, that Sarai got us feeling nice.
Matter of fact, production, can you really bleep that out? When she says that's what? Can we bleep Ciroc out until they give us again? Let's bleep that out. You know what I'm saying? We're drinking some like we don't even like give us a check.
Keisha says she's happy to see me smiling. Listen, girl, me too, because it's been a long time coming. Like truly.
Lala said you can't make someone do something they don't want.
She said you can't make someone be something they don't want to be. But yes, a woman can absolutely make a man better. I agree with that, and vice versa.
Beside every great man is a great woman. So should a man not date a woman because her job isn't up to par? Woo!
Well, can I?
We can't. That? No, we can't answer that.
Why?
Because it's going. We gotta go.
I feel like you should date the person that you need for you. That's it. That's period. Point blank. Date who you need. About to be clear. Wait, but
Renee said great show, but y'all was wilding.
Though. Yeah, absolutely. They was wilding, Renee. They was.
Dang, she said y'all.
They was on one. They was on one tonight. They was. Okay, listen. Where are we at right now? Our group, I think we're up to like 16. Okay, we're at 1650 in the group. Thank you guys so much. Listen. Y'all, the group has grown so much over the last few months. Like the engagement has been amazing. It's been crazy. It's been super lit. We appreciate y'all. We need more though. We need more people. Listen, make sure y'all tell y'all friends how lit the group is, how lit the conversations are, how we engage in here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And the things that we talk about, the things that y'all share, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, listen, man, I need some more comments, likes, and loves, man, on my video questions too in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy waking up in the morning and getting in front of that camera. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing, though. You do
I appreciate
amazing.
it. You know what I mean? And I do it for y'all.
Yes, yes. You guys are amazing. Make sure you tell your friends to tell their friends. And, you know what I mean? Bring more into the group. We have so much lined up.
No, for real. Like, listen, and don't because listen, we enjoy y'all like y'all enjoy us, and y'all friends might enjoy what we do as well. And in all honesty, we trying to take this thing to the next level and to the next level. And if y'all think that it's worthy of that, which we do, because we put a lot of work in, help us get there. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your help, man.
Yes, yes. We appreciate y'all. Listen, shout out to Venus versus Mars. Shout out to Music Man.
Renee, no, Renee.
What'd she say?
She said she feel attacked.
I do too, Renee. They was so hard on me tonight.
Oh, Renee, I apologize to you, Renee.
They was really...
Renee, I apologize to you. I'm not apologizing to Mai because she's probably going to get her feet rubbed and all of that tonight.
I am.
So, yeah. So, she don't get no apology.
I am. Listen, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to Music Man. Shout out to the District. Shout out to Mean Girl. Shout out to Coin Catcher.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Y'all make us amazing. Keep engaging. Keep joining us. We appreciate y'all.
We do. We do. Listen. It's
shout out to Samara for coming through.
Samara, thank you. Absolutely. And shout out to our callers. And again, make sure y'all get in touch with us. We got something for y'all. We appreciate y'all. And
it's Love Month, y'all. Get at us. If you single, holler at us.
Yeah, and listen, because we trying to set these dates up.
Yes.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might even sneak me a free date.
I think you should.
You think so?
Listen, why not?
Listen, yeah, man, they got some good food.
It's love month. What?
Ooh.
You got the fedora on. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
I might.
Appreciate y'all.
Lewis Riley III, motivation to my life. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, can we highlight that? You know what I'm saying?
Get that on there.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. Motivation.
Yes.
Oh man, listen, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, please make sure y'all tune in. The next show, and we're gonna be live at the District.
I think we're gonna do another virtual February 13th.
Okay.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
After dark, we're gonna do the after dark. If y'all like it spicy, y'all wanna turn up with us? After dark.
Oh, I just got me a new robe. I got me a new robe. I think I'm gonna wear that after dark. I got me a new robe, some new slippers. Yo, check me out, man. I'm trying to get some endorsements, you know what I mean?
Just come for Lou.
Listen, if y'all got some fedora, listen, I'm trying to get some endorsements, man. I'll wear it right and I'll wear it proud. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
You are pimping yourself out.
Why not? Billboard Lou, you know what I mean? Talk to me. Venus versus Mars. We love y'all.